Hello, my name is Zach Neal with Potomac Custom Remodeling. I'm here to conduct a repairability assessment on claim number, claim number 0886, M is in Mary, 183, T is in Tango. Today is July 16th. It is currently roughly around 11:25 in the morning, and it is a beautiful 85 degrees. As you can see over here, I have my work area. This will be the area I work in to remove this bottom shingle here and replace it with a new one. I will be manipulating these 3 shingles above. So one shingle, and then one full shingle there. This is my control area. Control area is the area I will not be doing any work in. I'm just using this as an observation of how the roof is currently in its condition compared to what it would be in the event a repair is completed. I'll be using a roof snake to unseal and remove. I've got 1 1/4 inch roofing nails and a hammer, and then there is the shingle I'll be using for the repair. I will go ahead and get you guys set up in a good area here. Okay, I think that is good. I will go ahead and put my other glove on here, and then I will begin by unsealing the shingles in the work area to then begin removing the nails in this process. And forgive me, the roof is very hot, so there might be a bit of me kind of getting up and down quickly. Okay, I'll begin with unsealing the shingle we'll be removing. Okay. Okay, unsealed. Unsealed. I'll move on to this row above. Okay, that one's removed. Let me just double check. Yes, perfect. All right. These shingles, the sealant is not holding up too well. I mean, they're coming up with relative ease. Yeah, they are coming up with relative ease. They're not holding on well at all. Yeah, again, these shingles, the sealant strip is almost not there at all. I mean, it's sticking slightly, but the shingles are slightly sticking to the roof with the sealant, but not a whole lot. The sealant is really weak. Okay, all the shingles are unsealed, as you can see. As you can see, completely unsealed. Apologies, it's very hot. I'll now begin by removing the nails. Okay, so we've got our first nail right here. Again, I apologize, very hot. Okay, nail number 1. Done and dusted. Okay. Great look. These nails are pulling right through the shingle. They're not holding on to them whatsoever. Yeah, again, the nails just pulling right through the shingles. Very hard to get them removed. That one wasn't too bad. Okay, first row of nails removed. I'll now begin by removing the second row. There we go. There we go. We're still getting a bit of nail pull through on these shingles. It's causing some tearing on these shingles. The way the nails are pulling right through, causing an excessive amount of tearing. Unfortunately, that one pulled right through. But that being said, the shingle should come right out now. Yep, there we go. Okay. Here is the shingle. Just want to point out a couple things. So, hopefully you can see this in the video. Matting transfer, extreme signs of matting transfer right there. Again, extreme signs of matting transfer right here, and right here, you can see. And then again, matting transfer right there and right there. Not a good sign for the start of this repair. I'm gonna go set this shingle off to the side. Grab our new shingle. Here's our new shingle. Go in its place. Before I put this shingle in, I want to highlight a couple things on this repair already. It's not looking good. Okay, so as you can see, the signs of mat transfer are there, right? The mat is being transferred from shingle to shingle. That is not a good sign. That's a good little look at it right there. The mat of the shingle is transferring. Then we take a look at these shingles above. Just creasing tremendously just from removing the nails. That creasing is intense. You can see up here is starting to as well. And then if we look over at the control area, as you can see, these shingles, there's no creasing. There's no granular loss. These shingles are looking just fine without being touched. So again, this area is looking in relatively rough shape, but we will go ahead and get this shingle back in place. That's a good angle. Okay, so we will start by getting it in the correct spot by shimmying it up there. First, we're gonna slowly get the shingle underneath everything. So hot, the sealant strip on this one's sticking to the glove. Okay. First thing is some dimensional problems with this shingle compared to the shingle that was there. We got some dimensional problems here. Okay, got a couple dimensional problems, but we'll address those later in the video. Main thing is I want to get this shingle back in place as quickly as possible so it can seal correctly. In order to do that, I'll be using the roofing stick. I apologize, I only just realized my phone overheated on the roof. My phone overheated on the roof, so trying to set you guys up so I can finish this repair assessment and get this done. I stopped working as soon as I found out it overheated. Again, I apologize. It is so hot that it is not filming. However, I have completed the repairability assessment. Again, I apologize. I've only realized that it overheated once I got over to the video and finished. So I do apologize. However, this is the work area. As you can see, some dimensional differences with the shingle. It's also underexposed. as we were never given any shingle to do this repair with, so we used what we had on hand. As we never got an identification from State Farm. I had emailed, but nobody ever got back to me on that email from 2 weeks ago. So I did the best I could. And again, I'm looking at this and I'm seeing that shingle's creased, that shingle's creased, that shingle's creased, and that shingle is also creased. This one, oh, sorry. This one also creased, starting to form that crease. You can see the dark line starting to form at the top. Also, as we've seen prior,